We're going to do a video on the full moon in Pisces with the sun in Virgo. And with that being said, it's going to be all about having this opposition. So 180-degree angle, full accumulation. Let's get into this music though. This is called Soul. You could check this out on SoundCloud, produced by Thavo. Optimus, my verse is timeless, conscious, on the track, no sanctions like SOPA, weight evolving on my shoulders. Left, right, face it, L-lid, twice, overnight. It's kind of like an auric field, representing how you feel. A relevance to this would be an act to quit. I master science with the help of love and hydroponics. Act like my mind ain't going up. Thought it was a hoax till the numbers started showing up. Fortified mind, my belt buckle shirt is tied. Went back to the vision. Glad I found the rhythm. Hope they blast us across the solar system. I took another step, but ain't climb another stair. Real roots, underground we can't get to the point cause we gilded in fear. But was already there. Shift looking quite critical. Show my caliber, 2 lemons, turn that to lemonade. Then go like my inner alchemy unfolds. Repeat proceeds, coagulate to solve. Song is like a Russian roulette. While the world re-evolve, see through your mind and cold. A new set of eyes, I can make it all knowledgeable. Act like my mind ain't growing up. What? Thought it was a hoax till the numbers started showing up. You showing up. 45 miles with my belt buckle shirt is stuck. Ah! Went back to the vision. How I see life is like a prison. So allowed to your stereo system. Equilibrium, coexistence, simple senses. My core feels terrific. Glad I found the rhythm. So control our solar system. So I'm talking long-term algorithms, power pack. Gave the power to the people. Choose yourself, you good and evil. The devil in himself, God, you choose you. Cause you can do anything that you want to. And that's what haunts you. Substantial, I'm incontestable. And watch history repeat. Act like my mind ain't going up. Thought it was a hoax till the numbers started showing up. Fortified mind. My belt buckle shirt is tied. Went back to the vision. Haha. But yeah, let's get into it. This is the full moon in Pisces with the sun in Virgo. So it's a 180-degree angle. We're going to have full accumulation. So essentially you either feel satisfied or unsatisfied in your dreams that are coming to reality. We're going to break down all the alignments right now with this astro weather. And then after this video, you can go ahead and tap in to the next live video I'm going to do. And it's going to be all about the influences, the 1st to the 12th house. But yeah, so we have the moon conjuncting Saturn and Neptune. And with this being said, it's going to be a very building time at this point in time. So you're going to be able to see what you've built on and have you had good or bad seeds being fulfilled, being in your restrictions and also your building, right? So then also Neptune being in the dream illusion and nightmare space. Neptune's actually at home in Pisces. So we're in a space that's like, are your dreams actually in the proper space? Do you feel comfortable with those dreams and things of that nature? Moving forward, we also have the moon. I'm going to go ahead and break down all the alignments. Then list all the alignments, then break them down. Then moving forward, we have the moon sextiling Uranus and Pluto. So a 60-degree angle, seeing the opportunity with Uranus and Pluto, right? And then the moon in Pisces is going to be also squaring Jupiter. We have the moon trining Mars. And the square is the 90-degree angle. The trine is a 120-degree angle, which the square is a learning process, and the trine is also a gift, right? So then we also have the moon in conjuncting Venus being in Libra, and then Lilith being in, Libra as well. And then last but not least, like I just broke down, we got the moon opposing the sun and Mercury, right? So let's go ahead and break all this down. The sextile, like I say, is seeing the opportunity. So this moon being in Pisces is going to see the opportunity for you to be an individual and ground that individuality based on Uranus being in Taurus, right? So it's essentially seeing that full accumulation. You being in that space that you're fulfilled with your dream is your dream allowing you to be an individual, right? Then also with Pluto being in Capricorn, it's in a space that you're able to see the opportunity of how you've transformed oneself to achieve those dreams and bring that dream to reality. And then we also have the moon squaring Jupiter, like I mentioned, right? And so the square is about 90-degree angle in a learning process. So at this point in time, keep in mind, if you're a Gemini, if you're a Virgo, if you're a Sagittarius, any one of those three signs are going to be the most affected because they're all mutable signs. So essentially, if you're in that mutable space, you're going to be having a learning process or an opposition space. So essentially, with the moon squaring Jupiter, it's going to be in this space of learning how to expand your communication based on that dream that you're being a part of, right? And whenever you bring that dream to reality, are you learning to actually expand with your dream? Then we also have the moon trining Mars, right? So the trine is a gift, 120-degree angle. So being in both of the spaces of water, right? Moon being in Pisces, a water sign, mutable water sign. And then Mars being in Cancer, it being initiating and creating a cardinal water sign. We're going to have the gift to initiate and create based on our intentions and passions. And then being caring about our intentions and passions as well. So keep that in mind. It's like we have this dream that we're a part of, and essentially we want to be able to bring it to reality based on our intentions and our passions. We're going to have the gift to do that at this point in time. And essentially, are you fulfilled in this gift that you're having? Then we also have the moon in conjuncting Venus and Lilith, right? And the in conjunction, like I say, is a 150-degree angle, a misunderstanding. So at this point in time, based on this dream coming to reality, we may misunderstand our value systems and what we're kind of involved with our values as well. And like values could be a person, place, thing, or idea, and also your money, you know what I'm saying? So you may be in this space where you want to relate more and be in a balanced space based on your values. But in turn, you know what I'm saying, you may be satisfied or unsatisfied based on your dream. So it's like Venus is more of a grounded space and a more logical space. And at this point in time, the moon's in a more of a like imaginary space, so to speak, or like a faith-based emotion. So this faith-based emotion may put you in a space where you like kind of misunderstand to a point where it's like, okay, I'm a part of this dream, illusion, and nightmare, but essentially this dream is also putting me in an offsetting space based on what I value. Then Lilith also being in Libra. Lilith is I'm saying the darkest moment or an embarrassing space. And keep in mind that's in Libra. So like whenever you relate or you're trying to create balance, it may put you in a space where you're kind of embarrassed and things of that nature. But essentially the moon is in a space that it's like this dreamy illusionary space. So you may misunderstand. It's like, oh, I'm taking part of my dream and I'm actually satisfied in my dream. But essentially it's giving me this space that I'm kind of more embarrassed and things of that nature. And last but not least, like I was breaking down earlier, we have the moon opposing the sun, right? So the moon opposing the sun is what's creating this full moon and the full accumulation. So we just had the waxing process, which we bring more accumulations to. Like the new moon brings new accumulations, right? And then whenever we hit the full moon, we're either satisfied or unsatisfied in our fulfillment, right? And based on this fulfillment of our dreams, illusions, and nightmares, the sun in Virgo is bringing those dreams to reality. So essentially, are you satisfied with these dreams that you're taking part of? Are you satisfied in taking action with these illusions that you had in the past, but now they're actually coming to fruition? And then moving forward, we also have the moon opposing Mercury, right? So at this point in time, you may be in a space that's like, okay, I can either add on or oppose to this dream, illusion, and nightmare based on my thoughts. So you may be in a space that it's like you have certain thought process that you have going on about the details of a certain circumstance, situation, and they don't actually connect. It's like, I kind of feel in this opposition state to where I'm actually feeling comfortable and where I'm actually satisfied at. So like you may still be having these worrying thoughts that can actually oppose to your, I'm saying, dream, illusion, and nightmare that you're a part of, or your faith that you're taking part in. So go ahead and tap into this next video. I'm going to do the influences on all the houses, starting with Pisces rising. I'm saying the houses are all about your areas of life. So keep in mind, I'm going to be breaking down what area of life you're going to have this full moon participate in. So peace and love. You believe in all that. I'm saying I salute all y'all for tapping in. And